Hey guys, Joe Garth here, creator of Brushify.io. In this video, I wanted to show you guys some of the cool new features in Brushify Revision 2. If you didn't know, Brushify is an environment infrastructure for Unreal Engine 4. It lets you build environments quickly and efficiently, using ready-made tools and assets. So what exactly is new in Revision 2? Well, let's take a look. In this latest update, I've gone through my entire product catalog, updating every single environment pack. Some of the changes include new lighting on all of the example maps. I've tried to improve the lighting and make it more consistent and playable. I also think it's really important for everyone to see what's possible when you combine the Brushify tools and assets with more realistic lighting. With Brushify, it's possible to create stunning vistas in just a few hours and entire playable levels in a matter of days. I've also had time to upgrade all of the existing Brushify shaders and master materials. You'll find the parameters more organized, less confusing, and also well documented. I've added tooltips for many of the less obvious parameters to make it easier for the user to understand their functions. I've also been able to add some cool new features to the landscape shader. Flowmaps are now supported. Once you're done editing your terrain with the Brushify alpha brushes and the Unreal Engine sculpting tools, you can then export your height map to an external application like World Machine or World Creator and generate flow maps. You can simply plug your generated flow map mask into the Brushify landscape auto material, and you'll be able to control its effect on the landscape. In this example, you can see I'm using it to generate lava that flows down this volcano, and here I'm using it to generate scree. By default, roughness is usually derived by the albedo and controlled in the shader settings. However, in this new update, it's now possible to give paint layers custom roughness maps. You can find an example of this on the mud layer, where a custom roughness map now drives the physically based rendering. That means if you want to create an especially wet or glossy material, it's now possible to copy this setup. Another additional feature is tessellation. Brushify now has tessellation built in via a material function. Simply activate tessellation on the landscape material node, and you'll be able to see it working on the mud layer. Tessellation is an expensive effect though, so be sure to use it sparingly. I'll do a full tutorial on how to set up custom paint layers with roughness and tessellation in the future. Brushify now has 11 products in total, and I'm adding new biomes and tools to continue to grow the infrastructure. The goal of Brushify is to have a shared infrastructure that the entire community has access to and can tweak and customize to their specific needs. One of the hardest things in game development is having to work from scratch and learn everything yourself. When you have ready-made environments, tools and shaders already set up and working, I think it makes life a lot easier. That's my vision for Brushify, and in the next few years I'm going to keep working towards that goal. So I hope you guys found that interesting. If you're interested in Unreal Engine 4 and Brushify, then subscribe to my channel because I'm going to have more tutorials, more showcases, and more cool stuff going on. So, take it easy guys. Cheers.